Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, we're going down into the southern hemisphere and just above the equator. First, we're going to look at something creepy that has recently occurred down in South Australia. Received some ghostly pictures the other day from Casper down in southern Australia. Also in this video, I've got a brand new picture slideshow, new sky phenomena photos sent in from all around the world. Coming back here to Google Earth, looking over here in the Arabian Sea, moving up into the Bay of Bengal. This is right now. The clouds over here on Google Earth. There's a giant storm forming in the Arabian Sea, big cyclone that more than likely is going to be a major storm here in the next 5 days. I've had multiple people ask me about the Category 6 storm forming over here off the coast of India, and I don't think it's going to quite be a Category 6. I do think it's going to be an overachiever. More than likely, it's going to be at least a Category 4 here in the next 4 days. It's going to be a slow mover. It could go up into the Category 5 status. I don't know about Category 6. Like I said, I had multiple people, maybe they were just joking around, but this is more than likely going to be a very big storm here in the next 72 to 96 hours. Conditions are very favorable at the moment for the formation of cyclones in this area. Sea surface temperatures are very warm, and this thing is humongous, or at least it has the potential to become quite large. So we're keeping a close eye on this over here at windy.com right now. You can see right here potential wind gusts of 145 miles an hour on Sunday night. So this thing, once again, has the chance to become an overachiever. If you're in that area, definitely pay attention to your local weather forecast, because right now it's unclear the exact path that storm could potentially take. Now over here to the website, quick look at the Schumann resonance. A little bit of activity, background noise, and a couple of small spikes, but nothing major. Looking at the Space Weather Prediction Center solar wind spiral, and you can see there's a CME en route. More than likely will make contact with Earth sometime tomorrow night. Looks like another slow mover, so be prepared if you're in the northern latitudes for more northern lights. This is another slow-moving storm, and more than likely we could have more geomagnetic activity. The last CME we tangled with created a G3 major geomagnetic storm. Lasted for the better part of 6 hours. At its peak, went on for 12 hours. There were an abundance of northern lights in the northern latitudes, so big heads up for that. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano, you can see a little bit of activity across the northern rim, eastern edge, and southern rims. Not a whole lot going on the western side. It seems like the main activity is over here on the eastern side. Got some really crazy activity up here across the northern tier. That's the borehole seismo. More than likely that's some sort of magma intrusion. And then what looks like a long duration earthquake, that would be over here at Joseph's Coat. That's in the northeastern quadrant of the supervolcano caldera. Not exactly sure how to interpret that, because there's an absence of data right after the long duration quake, and that's what that red indicates is earthquake. That's an earthquake signature. So right now, a little bit of activity at the supervolcano, but so far, nothing major. Once again, we could see a major cyclone over here in the Bay of Bengal in the next 3 to 4 days, and once again, this could definitely be an overachiever. I'll take you guys now down to South Australia. Casper shared these photos with me, and this happened a few days ago, and these are some ghostly looking photos from southern Australia. Once again, these were shared with me via email by Casper, and those trees are wrapped in what's known as angel hair. That is from spiders falling out of the sky. And if you have arachnophobia, that would not be your thing. And there were people outside when this occurred, people saying spiders got in their hair, in their beard. Looks like something you would see out of a Halloween movie. These are spiders right here that have fallen from the sky. Supposedly these things know how to travel with high winds, and this is apparently one of those moments where they've landed in South Australia. literally by the millions. And this is what happens. And you can see the landscape takes on a ghostly appearance. It really and truly does. I mean, that is super weird. And it not only happens here from time to time, but I've seen it over in South America. I think it was in Brazil, quite possibly, and I'm sure other places as well. It's not super uncommon, but then again, this doesn't happen every day either. This is pretty rare when you have spiders raining down out of the sky and they cover the landscape with what looks like angel hair as far as you can see. And again, there were people out in this supposedly when this occurred a few days ago. Really super creepy looking. Once again, those photos were sent in by Casper out of Southern Australia. Now I've got a brand new picture slideshow, new sky phenomenon photos sent in from all around the world. Photo here sent in by Jeff out of Olympia, Washington. Looks like an inverted hole punch cloud. You've got a perfectly round cloud up in the sky. And over here on this outer edge, looks like part of a rainbow. Really cool. This here's a horizontal rainbow shaft sent in by Aaron out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Good observation by Aaron from South Florida. Duluth, Georgia, Tim R. This reminded me of that big creature in that very popular miniseries called Stranger Things. Remember that big creature that was in the sky? I forget the name of it, but that's what that reminded me of. Photo sent in out of Duluth, Georgia by Tim R. Roswell, New Mexico. Very ominous looking storm cloud. Photos sent in by Frank from over in the famed Roswell, New Mexico area. Leslie out of Victoria, British Columbia. Big jumbo halo in the sky around the sun. This next segment was sent in by Jacob out of Sydney, Australia. He noticed a big long white streak in the sky and then this white object in front of the long streak. Not sure if they're related, but the white object looked like a donut. At times, it kind of looked like a hexagon. And once again, he doesn't know if they're related, but he seems to think they were. Next photo was sent in by SMCN out of Edinburgh, Scotland. Another intense big halo around the sun, very low on the horizon. Photo here sent in by Sarita out of Panama City Beach, Florida. Beautiful golden sunset from the Florida Panhandle. Carly B. out of Liverpool, United Kingdom, also noticed a very large white streak in the sky. At least it was thick. The other one we saw in Sydney was long. This one here just kind of came out of nowhere and was over there all by itself. Just didn't look right. It looked out of place. Here it is in an inverted format. Light is dark and dark is light. And that definitely looks like some sort of a comet trail, even though it definitely wasn't a comet, and it doesn't appear to be an airplane. Have no idea what that was, and neither did she. That's why she took the photo, because it looked out of place. Great job, guys. Keep the photos coming. If you have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. All the photos end up here at the Sky Phenomena Photo Gallery at the website, and sometimes I'll use them in a video just like you saw right here. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.